We welcome you to Santa Margarita Catholic High School for the CIF State Basketball Playoffs as the Vista Panthers would take on the Santa Margarita Eagles in a game that would go into double overtime, and that would conclude with a buzzer beater. Hi everybody, I'm Paul Higgins. Coach Jeff Reinhardt looks on as Idris Jackson gets the first bucket of the night with the turnaround jumper inside the paint. That would make it 2-0. Once again, Idris Jackson with the fadeaway jumper. The Eagles led early. Isaiah Morris, now this young man would be a thorn in the Eagles' side all night long. That would make it 6-4 Eagles, up by 2. A good spin move here. And then Idris Jackson on the outside, he gets the 3. Idris having the hot hand early. The Eagles led 11-4. A little bit later on, how about Taurus Samuels with the jumper? Vista Panthers came and they shot well in the first half. That would make it 14-12. Jordan Guest off the quick pass. He turns around and rattles that one in for the score. 22-14, the Eagles led. But this game was far from over. A nice play here by Pearson Parker off the dribble, high arcing shot, and he scores for the Eagles. That would make it 32-25. Once again, the clean jumper, it rattles in for the score. Taurus Samuels back at it again. The high dribble, the high shot. Somehow he calls bank, and that makes it 36-31. Eagles up by 5. And then a quick moving game. Antonio Green with a nice lay-in and the roll as that drops in. And it was 36-36. A little bit later on, Samuels once again, this time he goes the full length of the court for the score. That would make it 41-40. It was a track meet in the first half. In the third period, a nice rebound as the Eagles off the glass. Idris Jackson with the shot and the score. That would make it 48-43. Eagles up by 5. This exchange here just shows you how fast the Vista Panthers are. A great play to Taurus Samuels off the glass and the score, and Vista led by 1, 49-48. A little bit later on, once again, Samuels off the dribble with the spin and up and underneath for the score. We are tied up at 54. Fourth period action for you. Free throws, so important in this one. Eagles led 63-57. And then Jake Kyman with a nice basket here. As a soft touch, he gets the score. That makes it 68-62. But once again, we would go into double overtime. How would we get there? That's about to unfold. Ryan Evans with a nice shot, 71-64. Clutch shooting down the stretch would be the key. Jordan Hillstock from the top of the key. That's a 3. And it would be 73-71. The Eagles led by 2. Isaiah Morris changes hands, goes all the way in off the glass for the score. 75-75. Time winding down at the end of regulation. The shot is blocked, and then the Eagles get another opportunity, but it ricochets out. We go into overtime. 75-75. You see the shot there. And then in the first overtime, Samuels way outside nails the 3. That shot would make it 80-79. Panthers by 1. Check out Jordan Guest underneath in the paint, off the glass, the shot, the score, 86-86. Winding down at the end of the overtime, a 3-point shot, short. And we go in to double overtime. It certainly would be a memorable overtime period. Jordan Hillstock will tie the game at 92 apiece right here. Moments later, Eagles basketball. Pearson Parker drives to the hoop. Somehow, some way, he scoops that in for the score. That would make it 94-92. Eagles led by 2. At the free throw line, the game is tied, 94-94. Time winding down. Pearson Parker drives the lane. The shot off the glass, off the front of the rim. Vista comes up with the rebound. It will be Isaiah Morris throwing it up at the last second. A buzzer beater, and it goes in. The Vista Panthers win 97-94, ending the 2016-17 season for the Santa Margarita Eagles. Once again, an amazing shot by Isaiah Morris as time winding down. He beats the clock, for the win. An exceptional basketball game with two teams leaving everything they had out on the floor. Congratulations to both teams for a game well played. For Athletes in Motion Sports Television, I'm Paul Higgins. Thanks for watching.